Okay, so let's forget the noise in the media. Here's what I actually think is going to happen in the GTA real estate market in 2026. And some will agree and some won't, but here's a good crack at it. My first prediction is that 2026 is going to be a volume year, not a price year. I just don't see 2026 as a breakout year for prices, but I do see more people moving. Why? Because I think life didn't just pause for 3 years, but decisions did. And first time buyers, I think, are going to be stepping back into the market carefully. Move up sellers are finally going to make the changes that they've been sitting on, not because the market isn't perfect, but because waiting has a cost, and they're going to start to see that. More transactions, more movement, not a frenzy, not crazy bidding wars, but just a balanced market. The market splits further is my second prediction. In 2026, I see the gap widening, but not between buyers and sellers, but between good properties and everything else. Condos with smart layouts, parking, livable space are still going to be moving, but those tiny units, awkward floor plans, and investor style products, I think are going to continue to struggle. The same with freehold homes. Well priced, well presented homes, they'll sell, and the rest will just sit or chase the market down. Average prices won't tell the real story, but the spread will. My third prediction is that end users will continue to control the market. This surprises people. 2026 stays an end user market. I don't think investors will be rushing back in meaningful numbers, especially in condos. The math just isn't exciting enough, in my opinion. That means buyers who plan to live in the home will have leverage, but only if they're decisive when the right opportunity shows up. My fourth prediction is there's going to be fewer forced sales than people are thinking. Yes, renewals are continuing. Yes, the payments are going to be changing from the 1% COVID rates, but 2026 doesn't bring a wave of distress, in my opinion, to the extent most people think. Some listings are going to be coming from pressure situations, but most sellers are going to be choosing to sell and not forced to sell. That keeps supply from exploding, and I think is going to keep prices from collapsing. So my takeaway is that 2026 isn't about timing the bottom, but it's about buying and selling the right property at the right price for the right reason. If your plan depends on headlines, it's going to be risky. If your plan works even when the market goes sideways, it's solid. But these aren't bold predictions. These are very realistic predictions, in my opinion. And if you're trying to figure out where you fit in the 2026 market, I'd love to have a real conversation with you. No pressure, just clarity and facts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Ciao for now.